Monroe remains one of the most iconic figures in Hollywood history, embodying both the allure and the complexity of fame in a way few have before or since. Born as Norma Jean Mortensen on June 1st, 1926 in Los Angeles, California, she was thrust into a world of uncertainty early on. Her mother, Gladys, suffered from mental illness, and Monroe spent much of her childhood in foster homes and orphanages. It wasn't until she was discovered by a photographer while working at a munitions factory during World War II that her life took a dramatic turn. She soon adopted the name Marilyn Monroe, a persona that would captivate the world and transform her into a global sensation. Monroe's career took off in the 1950s, with roles in films such as Gentlemen Prefer Blondes 1953, The 7-Year Itch 1955, and Some Like It Hot 1959, where she showcased her talents not just as a sex symbol, but also as a comedic actress with impeccable timing. She became known for her breathy voice, platinum blonde hair, and sultry looks, but beneath the surface, she was much more than the image the media loved to sell. Despite her success, Monroe struggled with deep personal demons, including insecurity, a turbulent love life, and her ongoing battle with mental health. Her early fame seemed to come at a high cost, with reports of her isolation, depression, and anxiety often surfacing. Monroe's relationships with high-profile figures such as baseball legend Joe DiMaggio and playwright Arthur Miller were both public and tumultuous. While she was married twice to DiMaggio and Miller, both unions ended in divorce. Her marriages were marred by her struggles with self-doubt and a yearning for stability. Monroe's vulnerability became more visible as the pressures of being an international sex symbol weighed heavily on her. She faced immense scrutiny from the press, which often depicted her as the dumb blonde, reinforcing the image of a woman who was more of a commodity than a person. But those who knew her best, including her acting peers and close friends, recalled her intelligence, wit, and sensitivity. Addition to her personal challenges, Monroe's relationship with Hollywood was fraught with disappointment. She was often cast in roles that played up her image, rather than her true acting abilities. She struggled against typecasting and was determined to be taken seriously as an artist. In the late 1950s, she even founded her own production company, Marilyn Monroe Productions, with the goal of gaining more control over her career. Yet, despite her ambitions, Monroe's mental health continued to decline. She was plagued by bouts of depression, substance abuse, and feelings of isolation. Tragically, on August 5th, 1962, Monroe's life came to a premature end at the age of 36, under mysterious circumstances. While her death was ruled as a probable suicide from an overdose, conspiracy theories surrounding her passing continue to persist. To this day, her death remains shrouded in mystery, leaving the world to speculate about the darker sides of her life. Though her career was cut short, Marilyn Monroe's legacy endures. She is remembered as both a symbol of beauty and a woman who embodied the pitfalls of fame. Her image has been immortalized in countless works of art, films, and even music. Yet beyond the glamour and the tragic end, Marilyn Monroe's life story speaks to the cost of fame, the human desire for love and acceptance, and the quiet strength that can exist behind the facade. Monroe will always be remembered as a woman who, despite everything, was unapologetically herself flawed, vulnerable, and ultimately unforgettable.